Oh man, so Frank cast all these good things. These are lifesavers that he made some casting. These are not real, do not eat them. They're resin. So lifesavers, and he made these little twisty deals, and he made the twisty deals out of these little pipe things, little whatever you call them, cylinders. So we're going to be casting all this stuff today. It should be, I think, pretty fun. Pretty sweet. And I was thinking, for these lifesavers, let's drop them into these guys and make some stoppers out of them. You know, we could make pen blanks, but I was thinking that stoppers might be more fun because you can actually kind of see the shapes of them. Oh man, these are going to be so cool. Look at that. Oh, sweet. We might actually get 6 out of this now. Yeah, I think we'll get 6 stoppers out of these, so that's pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's just go with 100 each. So we're doing 300 grams total, 150 times 2. Okay, we're gonna go with just micro on this one. I think that'll be a good one. We don't want to, you know, disrupt the lifesavers. We don't want to block them. So, but I will give you a good, you know, scoop. It'll be sparkling. It'll be sparkling. Make sure I got them all mixed up. They're not clumped. I mean, that's pretty sparkling, I think. Woo-wee! Let's get under the camera. How about that? It's pretty sparkly. It's not really showing up so well on the camera, but it is definitely sparkling in there. Gonna kind of bop it around, make sure there's any air bubbles. You're better off getting rid of as many air bubbles and stuff as possible before you even put it in the pressure pot, you know. It's just, why not? I'm gonna go a little bit more in these guys. That one I don't even think was actually at the mark. This may drop just slightly. Wow, it's a good thing I didn't go any less resin. While we were casting these, I was saying that, you know, they are transparent, and they are, some of the, like the yellow ones kind of are a little bit disappearing. It's kind of interesting how that works in resin. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how this turns out. I'm pretty excited to turn it up. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna drill and tap this straight into the blank. It'll be fine. But you will see the threads. So I know a lot of people don't like that, but I don't find it too bad. So we're going to be using one of the stainless bottle stoppers for that, and the stainless bottle stoppers universal mold, and it has this bushing kind of thing, and that tells you how far to go down, how far to turn it. I really like this universal mandrel, and they have different bushings for different kits. First thing we're going to do is drill out the, you know, you use a drill bit, drill out, and then we're going to tap threads directly into this blank, and that'll let us mount it onto our universal mandrel, and then we'll start turning this thing up. All right, so we're going to do it like this, and again, this is what I mean by these speed jaws, so I can get this thing set pretty close, it's not falling out, and then we just crank it down a little bit. Love it. Easy chuck. It's so easy. Let me get some safety glasses on. I don't want shrapnel in my eyes. All right, so here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All right. The drilling is done. And then what we're going to use is a 3/8/16 tap, and this is a bottoming tap. You can see that it's flat. That way it can go all the way down in there. Other ones, like starter taps, have kind of a point to them, and they're tapered, and you're not going to get as far in there. So depending on what type of tapping you're doing, if you're going into a bottomed hole, you want a bottom tap. Woo, man. I mean, that looks pretty darn cool. I like the dished out top. That's pretty cool too. See what I mean? Like, you know, if you saw these things being cast, they were full, but all you can kind of see are like little remnants. It's kind of weird. Kind of cool looking though. Okay, so just remove that. And again, stainless bottle stoppers. Got it at Turner's Warehouse. Pretty darn cool. So a big thank you to Frank for sending those in. Again, what these aren't real lifesavers. He made a silicone mold of lifesavers and then cast a bunch of them that way. And so, you know, obviously, I mean, it turned great. It was, I mean, it's 100% resin. There was no issues with bonding or anything like that. Looks pretty cool. There's a lot of really interesting stuff going on with these things. Man, this thing turned out awesome. I'm really happy with this. There's so many really interesting things going on with this thing, and I really am happy with the polish. It's just really glossy, really popping out. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this come together. It just shows you, you know, you can take mundane, random things and make something just amazing out of them. So again, this was a live stream kind of replay. I smushed together both the live streams and kind of condensed it into something a little smaller. So I hope you enjoyed this. It makes it a little bit easier to kind of watch the replay if you missed the live streams. But don't forget, we do live streams on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific time. That's the casting usually. And then Saturdays, we turn the project up, and that happens at noon Pacific time. So if you missed those, we'd love to have you come out. And if you're thinking about getting into resin casting, but you're not really sure where to begin, check out my ebook, The Beginner's Guide to Resin Casting. It answers all those beginner questions like, what do I need to get started? How does it all work? What resin should I use? It'll help you get over that initial learning curve so you can get into the shop, start making some really cool resin cast projects of your own. It's available on my website if you're interested. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.